Hey everybody, welcome back to the Brickanista Broadcast Network. I'm your host Naomi, the Brickanista here in Seattle. And for those of you who may have tuned in yesterday on YouTube, myself and my buddy Brick Literacy had a chance to interview contestants Andrew and Georgie Palmer for Lego Masters New Zealand. And that was such a fun time. I still am kind of in awe that our little channel here has gotten a little bit of some good news just from people watching and saying, sure, I'll be on your show. And wanted to thank both of them, Andrew and Georgie, for being on the show. And I got a nice little note from Georgie saying she was really grateful to be on a wholesome show. And I was like, that is awesome. Thank you so much. It was just great to be called wholesome. I think that, in what is the wild west of the internet, it's nice to know that we have a little wholesome place here. And hello, Brick Jedi. Good to see you. And yeah, so I was shopping the other day and I couldn't believe I found this set. There's a store called Fred Meyer, which is here. I think it's like the Meyer group of stores. And I don't think this set has been out for a while, at least on the shelves. And I saw it and I said, I got to have this. And hopefully my green screen won't make too much of a mess of this, but it is the new Asgard set. This is the Attack on New Asgard. And it was $19.99, and I got a special 10% discount that day. So I said, okay, Thrifty Thursday, that's perfect. And this one, from what I understand, I think comes with 3 minifigs too. So considering it is an intellectual property type of item, and it comes with 3 minifigs, and it's only $19.99 retail, plus I got a discount, I figured, hey, that's probably a good thing to do for today. So anyway, I hope you're doing well. I'm still kind of in a glow from yesterday, being able to talk with and they were just so sweet too. They were talking about when they signed up for Lego Masters New Zealand, they had been skiing. And somebody texted Georgie the link for the application. Because I asked, how did you decide to be a pair? And she said, well, my dad was there. So she put her dad down in the application. And I thought that, and he said, yeah, I had to, they didn't have a lot of experience, and they really, honed their knowledge before the airing of the show. And, look at how far they got. It's just amazing. So they even said, if we can do it, anybody can do it. But I think they were being very humble because they have some amazing skills, and just being able to interview them directly to ask all these things. And I know Brick Literacy, Remy and I were just so grateful and honored that they decided to come. And next week we're going to have Dan and Jono. So I'm going to be reaching out to the other contestants and saying, we'd be happy to have you as well. Who knows? We may get more. But for today, like I said, we're going to be working on the new Asgard set, and I was just noticing that my lighting is kind of in the way. Let me arrange some things here because there's like this huge glare. I'll angle this so people can see it better. Why is my down camera not behaving? Hold up. Oh, okay. Minor technical difficulties, or maybe it's user error on my part. This is what they call high production because I just use my cell phone as a down camera, or this is actually an old cell phone. Okay, there we go. All right. And I'm a little slower today. Excuse me. I'm a little slower today because I gave blood on Tuesday, so I'm a little weak. And where is my camera? Wow, just like, okay, here we go. Like I said, minor technical difficulties. There I am. Hello. So this is the new Asgard, Attack on New Asgard set. So it's got 159 pieces, and it has this kind of funny little bat looking thing. I don't remember that from the movies, but when I was just looking at this for parts, you get these bat wings, which are part of it. You get those horns, these slopes. It looks like it's going to have a couple of stickers, which I'm probably not going to put on. And then it has this like dark green seaweed piece too. So I'm excited about that because I have some of this, but mostly in brown and the lighter green. So to add that to my collection, super excited about that. And I think there are 3 different minifigs. This one, and this one. But usually the set will tell you on the outside of the box, but when I was looking at this, it only had 1 listed, and it isn't even the one I think, oh, actually, no, I think it is. So this, it doesn't have the name, but I believe this is one of the Valkyries. So if you remember the movie, the Valkyries are those fighting women warriors that come in to help. But what's interesting is on the box, one of the Valkyries is holding the hammer. And this thing looks like a mummy. I don't know the reference to the film, so I'm just going to continue on and see how this goes. Yeah. So like I said, if I'm a little low on the a little slow on the uptake, it's because and I didn't think I'd be affected that much, but it's been a long time since I've donated blood. I checked the records, and it was 7 years ago that I had donated blood. So for me to come back to doing it again, and I just think of it almost like an oil change. you get to you know, oh, okay, there is, okay, so there are the 3 different ones, and they're all Thor. I thought it's interesting. It says Mighty Thor, but I could have sworn that the lips looked like they had lipstick on it. We'll take a look. Then you have regular Thor, and then you have Gore, just Gorr. So interesting. So you do get 3 minifigs. So that's, I think, just a good deal right from the top, right from the get-go. And I'm just going to adjust myself a little bit. This is a new setup I've been using because I'm in my green screen room. I just want to adjust a little bit there. Might even have to move this a little bit farther over. There we go. Anyway, so going back to donating blood. I felt fine the first day. It's just last night, I had a hard time sleeping, but I'm also under a lot of stress. So I am going to take some precautions and take it easy. And when my body says you gotta take it easy, I do. So here are the stickers. So really nice dark green. Get that angle off of my light there. But for the sake of this build, I don't think they really add a lot to it. Maybe this one, because that looks like it's the smile on, or the, so I might put that sticker on because that looks like that's this piece to make it look kind of menacing. But you can see the others, I don't think, I want to keep the pieces as they are. So I think I'm not going to put those stickers on. I might put the one on there just because I think it adds to the character. And I do like those eyes. Those look like, since they're not stickers, they must be pre-printed. And so the eyes with the red kind of circle around it, I think that's pretty cool. Okay, so let me zoom back out again a little bit. And I still have my leftovers from when I was doing the orchid, which, by the way, that was a lot of fun. I built the orchid in about 3.5 hours on my Twitch stream, and really, that's a set you definitely should get. If you are thinking about the botanicals, that's a really nice one. Okay, so it looks like you got 2 minifigs right off of the top. Okay, let me change this music a little bit. This music, I thought let's go back to chill EDM a little bit. Something a little more snappy. Is it chill EDM or happy EDM? Maybe it's happy EDM. I need something a little more upbeat today. Let's see, where are we? Happy EDM. Let's go back to that. Okay. That's a little bit better. This is only 159 pieces, so I don't expect this to take very long. Maybe an hour and a half, something like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and start looking at this torso here. I love this shiny metallic paint that they use on there. Which, oh, speaking of torsos, I found out from Dan, who is from Lego Masters. It's like, I was wondering, what is this in front of my face? It's cords. Get these cords out of the way. Out of the way of the frame, anyway. Oh, man. Okay. So much for that. This is getting to be a mess. There we go. All right, that's better. So Dan from Lego Masters New Zealand, Between the Bricks, said that custom torsos are no longer being allowed by Lego. So if you had those custom printed torsos, I guess unless you had an order already in place, you're not allowed to do that. So they're cracking down. They are cracking down on different things. Ooh. All right, so we have 2 of these. Have you seen the new Lego Bowser set? No, I haven't seen it yet. No, it's interesting because that's a Lego Mario set, right? I think. You'll have to forgive me that I don't know the characters that well. And let me know, Brick Jedi, is the music too loud? Or is it just loud for me? Nice little cape. I like the ones that only have the one hole because the Batman ones often have 2 and they wrinkle on top of each other, so I'm not really keen on those. Okay. Alright, so look at that hair. Look at that hair piece. That's some pretty wicked hair. With the braided ponytail and everything on the back. It's good, the music? Okay, cool. Yeah, sometimes when I start with some of the music, sometimes it's too loud, too soft, but glad I got it right this time. And you probably noticed I didn't really do a lot of knolling. That's because I'm kind of lazy today. Mostly, I shouldn't say I'm lazy. I am just taking it really easy today because as you know, like I said, I gave blood, and I'm still feeling the effects of that, which I didn't think I would, honestly. But I think just your body just lost a pint of blood. It's got to make up for that. I notice it more when I'm walking because I get tired more easily. But okay, so this is interesting. This is like this double axe that we're making. So we have a clip, and I think I need to make this a little longer. Yeah, it's a little longer here. Okay, so this is kind of like an axe and a... Anyway, it's a pretty big weapon. Hey, Yin Yang, how are you? So I've been watching Stranger Things. I've been binge watching it actually. And what's been funny is that now I'm looking at different things I'm building. I'm going, oh, this reminds me of all the weapons that are in that film. How's it going, everyone? Well, I was just mentioning I donated blood on Tuesday, and it's been 7 years since I did that, so I'm a little on the weaker side today. I've noticed it more when I'm walking, but I notice I'm more lightheaded, so I don't know. I'm glad I'm doing a small set. So this one, okay, I believe this one is regular Thor, and then I think now we're working on Mighty Thor. And this is why, I don't know the mythology, but is Mighty Thor a woman? Because I mentioned on the outside of the box that this has lipstick. So here, let's take a look. That you can see her. She's got lipstick on there, and let's take a look at her angry face. So here's the angry face. I think we're gonna use the angry face. I love the eyebrows on this. Uh-oh, there goes my cord again. That's hilarious. That is freaking funny. Okay, hopefully that cord won't get in the way again. But anyway, so yeah, I guess it's a woman. A Valkyrie maybe, but it says Mighty Thor on the outside of the box, so I don't know. Okay, so we've got her with her cape, and she gets to wield the hammer. So if you are looking for the little hammer, and I think you may have heard my interview with Jesse Molnar out of Minnesota. He used 500 of these on a building. The Mighty Thor is the name Jane Foster took when she wielded the hammer. Okay. I was going to say, then that makes sense. And then she's got this cool helmet that's got hair on the back. Okay, thank you. See, I'm glad. I'm glad you told me that, because I don't know the mythology there. So the storyline of Jane Foster as the Mighty Thor is pretty interesting. Oh, okay. Yeah. So that's a pretty cool minifig. Love that hair. And there's regular Thor. He doesn't have the hammer because she does. Okay, I didn't know that there was, besides, all right, spoiler alert, Captain America, who has wielded the sword or the hammer. I didn't realize there was yet another person. So there are the two minifigs right there. Okay, so I know I probably should have knolled a little bit, but I'm just gonna go for it. All right, so let's see. Let me zoom out so you can see the rest of the field. You haven't watched Thor, but I might try and watch it. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, is that when you pick up a set like this and you think, what are they referring to? I don't know which of the Thor movies this is, too, because there's several. I think the Ragnarok one was the last one I saw, the one with Cate Blanchett. I loved that. I just love anything Cate Blanchett is in, though, so she can do no wrong, when it comes to her acting. She's amazing. There's not a lot of actors that I go crazy over, but she's one that I definitely have a lot of respect for. Those who wield the hammer are granted the powers of Thor. Ah, okay. So going back to parts, so you have the 2x2 snot bricks like you get with the brick heads, and then you get also the ones that have the extra studs on the sides too. So like I said, for a parts pack, this is really great. This set is for the Thor Love and Thunder movie. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Is that... Okay. So just going to the box. Love and Thunder. Okay, so is this a new movie, or has it been out for a while? Because that's news to me. Maybe that's why I found it. I didn't realize that was for that movie. Oh, cool. Okay. So those side snot bricks, they're for 1x2 slopes. Oops. 1x2 slopes. So Cate Blanchett is a very fierce actress. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh my God, when she was in Ragnarok, like whoa. And then I loved her in Lord of the Rings when she played Galadriel. It's like, yeah, didn't she win an Academy Award for when she, what was the actress she was playing? I think she was, Oh gosh, why am I drawing a blank here? It was a period piece. I just remember that she, oh gosh, why am I having, I can see her and see her in playing this actress. I think it gets released Friday. Oh, okay. It also features Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, okay. So I'm ahead of schedule. This was the last one that was on the shelf. So I snagged the last one. Okay. Oh, this is cool. They have these rocker hinges, and this is very unusual. They have 4 of these. So there's going to be something on the rocker hinge on each one of these sides. Okay, well, that just goes to show you that I didn't realize that I was ahead of schedule. Yeah, I was at this Fred Meyer place, and this was the last one, and it was $19.99. Plus, I got a 10% discount that day, so I was like, okay, score. I'm guessing this is next, but I'm going to turn the page and double check. All right, so we're ahead of the game. So yeah, if you want to get this set, then what I've been told at the Lego store is often sets get sold out the same week that the movie releases. So, for example, the Jurassic Park sets, that was released on June 10th. So, very, very hard to get some of those at the Lego store. I mean, toy companies usually release movie-based sets before movie releases to help hype up their sales. Yeah, yeah, that's very true. So this is cool with this rocker hinge and just the angle, how that really matches. This is a cool technique. I'm going to have to remember this. Oops. All right. Another thing is when you're building for a stream, I like to hold it in my hands, and as you can see, what happens is things fall apart. So let's fix that. You've been to Target a lot, and they have lots of Jurassic World sets still. Okay. Well, they might have them now because it's been out now for a month, because it released on the 10th. Okay, so I'm putting it down on the table so I can make sure that it's all secure. I do love this color combination too, with the dark gray, the green, and the brown. I love that. Okay, so now we have, it looks like, okay, so we're gonna, I may have done this in the wrong order, but that's okay. I think it'll still work. One of my favorite pieces, the 1x2 curved plates. Part of it, the reason why I like it so much is it's just so versatile. But, so, yeah. You love that Jane's outfit is a feminine design of Thor's original costume. Yeah. Okay, so let's see if this is going to secure down. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, so we get to do 4 of these, but these 1x2 rounded plates, some of my favorites. Yeah, I think Lego is doing a better job of better female representation in their sets. So it's good to see that, you know, they're giving Mighty Thor some airtime. Yeah, I haven't. So I went to my first convention in over 2 years. I went to Bricks by the Bay. So many of you know I wasn't streaming that week. And I came back. So it was a very good first baby step to traveling, because that's a very, very short trip. That's only an hour and 40 minutes, wheels up, wheels down, to go from Seattle to San Jose. So I went through the airport with my mask on, I went to the convention with my mask on, came back, and I did not get COVID. In fact, our whole group, there were about 8 of us hanging out together. So Cornado, his daughter, Mairead, Joel, that's 4 right there. PT and his son, George, so that's 6. And who am I missing? Me, that's 7. I feel like I'm missing somebody. They'll come back to me. But anyway, so let's just say the 7 of us, we were hanging out a lot at the convention, and that was nice. Oh, of course, my 2 contractors, Zach and Sam, I got to meet up with them too while I was there. So for me, it was a Lego trip and also a business trip too. Because I had to meet a client while I was down there. Okay, so now we get to put this on top. And another white 2x2. You love, yeah. So anyway, the trying to get back into the swing of conventions again. I'm still kind of leery about it, but you know what more can you do? You just got to protect yourself. You're excited to go to a convention in January. Oh, good, yeah. Which one is in January? Is that a Brick Fest? I'm trying to think which ones happen in January. The next one I'm planning to go to is right here in Seattle for BrickCon. That's my next one. So I got to start thinking about what am I going to build for that. Still kind of trying to think through all of this. I'm kind of excited about how being able to travel again, because I haven't done that in so long. So the next trip that I might take by plane will probably be to visit my family in Arizona. Maybe I don't want to go on Thanksgiving though. I hate the airport around Thanksgiving. It's just awful. Otaku Fest. Oh, anime. Oh, very cool. I've been to an anime convention. It was called Animazement, I think in Raleigh. Or it was either in Raleigh or Charlotte. Yeah. Yeah, I I don't go to a lot of conventions, but I remember it was just great to be able to blend in with a bunch of people just wearing, you know, whatever we wanted to. So do you cosplay for those, Yin? I've been trying to decide if I want to get into cosplay for Bricks Cascade, the next Bricks Cascade coming up. They tend to encourage it more than other conventions. So once again, parts, you get the 1x2 rounded bricks, and you get these Apollo studs in brown. So just for a parts pack, that's pretty cool. Let's see, what am I looking for? Okay. Oh, okay, there they are. I was gonna say, wait a minute, I don't see them in here. Me neither. I used to work for some conventions as security or being a liaison for guests. Oh, well then you actually get paid to go to the convention. That would be cool. All right, so here's where those stickers would come in handy, but once again, I'm not going to use the stickers, but here's that first, you know, rounded slope. I like these slopes because they have this little wing looking thing. So yeah, so we're going to put this down. And that also locks in those other pieces too. You don't cosplay, but I do enjoy taking photos. Yeah. That's actually a good way to enjoy a convention, is just to be the photographer. And I used to do some videography when I was in California. I haven't done it in a long time, but I got invited to different like concerts and things. And as the videographer, you pretty much get carte blanche. you know, go around everywhere. So when I was in California, I went to film Simple Revenge. So it was a really heavy metal concert, and it was in a small venue. It wasn't a big venue, but it was just funny because I tried to dress the part. So in a way, I cosplayed for that, so I could, blend in with the crowd. I think, I had this like black shirt, and I can't remember if it was um, Five Finger Death Punch or something like that. I can't remember, or it might have been None Shall Pass. I think that's what it was. I have this shirt a friend of mine gave me that has the Black Knight from Holy Grail that says None Shall Pass. So, anyways, and then I think I wore a neck collar, one of those chokers, not with studs, but it was just like a black collar thing. I mean, the pay was okay, but the experiences were pretty cool. Yeah, some guests are very humble and cool to talk with. That's awesome. That's awesome when you get cool guests to talk to. If you don't have to deal with a bunch of Karens, that's always a good thing. Okay, here are those green spike leaves, and it looks like they want us to connect them with these pieces. Yeah, I think working security for a convention like that would be pretty good. I think the only big concern you might have is how there's like a weapons. Some groups like to bring in weapons that are some are fake and some are real. In fact, at the convention in Bricks Cascade, there was a guy who brought a real sword. You know, um, a, one of those, not a scimitar, but what's the one I'm thinking about? Oh, it's the one with the big handle. Gosh, I'm having like, I think it's because I donated blood. My brain cells are not firing as well as they used to, or usually do, I should say. I know it starts with a C. I've met Bill Nye, Ralph Macchiano, and Modena Baccarin. Oh, wow. Or Modena Baccarin. She was the one in that Batman Origin series, right? Yeah. Bill Nye, I think, wasn't he in Pirates of the Caribbean? So this is looking kind of spider-like. Most trouble is some people arguing over dumb stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna do a wider shot of this. So, yeah, this is looking kind of spider-like here. So we'll have to see when the new movie comes out. So going back to baby steps, right? I went to the airport, was able to go to a convention wearing my mask, came back, no COVID. Okay, now I must have missed a step because I have all of these slopes. What did I miss? Ah, right here. Okay, let me step back for a moment. Let's see, which direction do those slopes go in? I do see them on the bottom. Wow, I'm going way back. Where did I forget to do this? Morena, the Karen, yeah. She's Firefly and Deadpool. Oh, okay. I could have sworn that I also, didn't I see her in, oh gosh. I'm trying to remember the name of the origin story Batman series, too. Okay, all right, I'm right. So I do need to put these slopes here, and they go this direction. Gotham, that's the name of it, Gotham. Bill Nye's from old TV sconce show called Bill Nye the Science Guy. Oh, okay. Oh, science show. He literally taught me science when I was a kid watching TV. Oh, cool. That is nice. That is nice when you can meet your idols from childhood. I'm trying to think what would be my idol from childhood. Wow, that's a tough one. Yeah, that's looking very spider-like now. You can see that. And we only have 2 extra pieces. We've got a little sprout and a little horn there. Yeah, I'm just, well, you know, I was watching Stranger Things, and they talked about, like, Ralph Macchio in The Karate Kid. And I was thinking, yeah, I remember, you know, thinking, yeah, Ralph Macchio is kind of hot. so, so that kind of gives you a frame of reference there. That's I had this conversation when I was building the orchid set about how they say Stranger Things is kind of geared towards millennials, but I think, you know, it hits baby boomers too, because, you know, in the 80s, that was a time when, you know, we were really active. Okay, so here's this mummy torso. You can see that there. Bill Nye's coming out with a new show called The End Is Nigh. Oh, that's very clever. All right, so this looks like it's a one-headed thing. And here I zoom in just a little bit. You can see the detail on the face. Wow, a little too close, but yeah, so the torso, it's nice that they're double printed, and this one isn't even symmetrical. You know, it has that little bit of detail there, so very nice. So 3 minifigs, 3 nice minifigs. I mean, these are really nice ones. Just for the minifigs alone, that's pretty nice. Yeah, let's put them in the frame. Ralph was very nice. He even told me about Cobra Kai before it was announced on Netflix. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I think Ralph Macchio seems like he would be a very easy person to talk to. Just like they talk about Keanu Reeves is just a very humble and nice guy. And I think there's certain celebrities that are kind of like, yeah, those are people that you would like to get to know. Wouldn't it be cool to be friends with these people? Yeah. I think one of the things about Keanu Reeves is that, you know, he's got kind of a troubled history. If you didn't know, he was, I think, engaged to somebody who had a tragic accident, and it really affected him. And he was also friends with River Phoenix, and then when he died, that really affected him as well. So he's had a lot of tragedy in his life, which is really sad. Yeah. So even though somebody may be famous, they may be hurting a lot inside. So you always got to remember, just fame doesn't always bring you happiness. Okay, so this goes into our clips right there. Oh, look at that. So it's almost like a throne. It's like a spider throne. I don't know. I'm not sure if anybody sits there, but that's what it's looking like to me at the moment. Randy Havens, and he signed your Mr. Clark Funko. Oh, cool. Yeah, I think I was talking to Georgie and her dad yesterday when we were talking about Lego Masters New Zealand, and they're going to be going to a convention over in Christchurch. But when they were in Otago, in this little small town called Cromwell, which I've been to. I've actually been to Cromwell when I went to New Zealand, and they said there were 1,000 people and they were like mobbed. Everybody wanted to get selfies with them, and so not as many people wanted autographs, which was interesting. They said that they wanted selfies. Everybody wanted selfies with them. And, you know, for me, I actually think, you know, Remy and I got a better deal because we got a chance to talk with them through through the internet, you know, on our show, have them be interviewed. I think just, you know, trying to get to know somebody, you don't really get to know them when you go to a convention, right? Because they're mobbed by everybody else. So I think it's a nice, relaxing way to get to know your fans through, you know, these streaming platforms. He was fascinated how I got my whole crew from BK to watch Stranger Things when it was first came out. Oh, yeah. You know, we talked about this, I think, yes, was it maybe on Sunday, that, you know, I've been watching Stranger Things and it's so dark. I'm still in shock that Lego put out a Stranger Things set. But it made me think, without giving away spoilers, there's another house. So you know that they've already Lego released the, was it the Wheeler house? That was in Stranger Things, the first series, or first series. There's another house that, and I don't want to give it away, but let's just say there's another house that is going to play a pivotal role in this series. Hey, Hooded One, how are you? Good to see you. We were just talking about Stranger Things, and where did I put those stickers? No! Oh, here they are. So I mentioned I wasn't going to put the stickers on, but I think I may put this one on just because it is kind of funny. And it is pertinent to this. Oh no, my light went out. All right, I have another light. I gotta back up here. All right, let me put some light on me. Put some light on my face. All right, there we go. So, all right, so going back to this, I think I'm gonna put this sticker on. I don't have a long axle here. That's what I've been liking to use, but I'm gonna use this sword. I think this will work well. But yeah, good morning, Hoodie Lynn. I hope you're doing well. So we were just talking about Stranger Things and how surprising it is that Lego put out a Stranger Things set. You know? Okay, let's see. All right, I think this will work. Yeah, a little too close to the edge. The Starcourt Mall would be a cool Lego set. Oh, yeah, that would be. But I have a feeling they're going to do the other house. Henry's house. Just call it that. That's not giving away too many spoilers. But I think it's going to be Henry's house. Yeah, I don't know. It's, like I said, just the fact that Lego would put out that Stranger Things set, and it was put out by one of their top designers, Justin Ramsden. So he must have lobbied for it too, you know, and just said, hey, I really want to do this set. Oh man, that's way off. Okay, I'm just gonna manhandle it, or woman handle this. And like I said, I'm a little weak from donating blood, so I'm cutting myself some slack. And this is why we don't do a lot of stickers live. But, alright, I think that'll work. Okay. Phew. Yeah, it is. Plus, it was excited to sign your Funko because it was the first time he held his own version. Oh, cool. Talking about parallel universes and string theory. Yeah, yeah. I think too that it was great to see Paul Reiser in season 4. That was a nice surprise. Let's see. All right, looks like this goes right here. Yeah, it was good. I put the sticker on. That adds character. Definitely adds character to it. Yeah. So anyway, going back to Stranger Things, I've been binge watching it for the last couple days. I'm not quite done. I'm almost done. I think I'm on episode 8, and I think what's like I said, I don't want to give out spoilers, but the other thing I'm really enjoying is the music. The music that they are incorporating into how important it is for the kids, and the one and they've been playing this throughout the series is the Kate Bush um, running up the hill. I used to play that all the time. Oh my God, that album is one of my favorite albums, and so when they started playing that, I was like, OMG, I am so into this. Okay, let's see, what are we doing here? Okay. Like I said, I'm having a little. All right, that's there, and then they want. Okay, I think this is gonna go down here. Yes, and the Metallica cover too. Yes, all of the music that's in Stranger Things has been so spot on. Oh, hey, Lena. You have an interview in the morning. Oh, well, good luck. Good luck on your interview. And yes, you and I still need to touch base because I still have your brickhead. Your brickhead is still in my car. In fact, if you have some time this weekend, let me know too if you are up for another mock improv, because we're going to do another mock improv on Sunday. I've started inviting some people, so hopefully if you're available, let me know, or anybody here. If Hooded One, Yin Yang, Brick Jedi, if you want to do that. That's been on the radio a lot now. The Metallica. Well, the other thing is the Hellfire T-shirt that they wear on the show. People are selling that too, so those are everywhere too. Okay, I don't think there's something covering this up. Okay, so this is where we're at right now with this little face. You may be DM. You may be available. DM me the info. See, it's funny when you said DM. We were just talking about Stranger Things. I was like, Dungeon Master. What's he want to do with a Dungeon Master? You're a Megadeth fan, so Metallica is not a band in my discography. Oh, okay. Yeah, the music sets the tone and mood for the pace of the story. Yes, absolutely. I have been really happy with the music, just watching it. And I think the creators were very deliberate in their choices of music, too. And that whole album, the one by Kate Bush, is very ethereal and is perfect for Stranger Things. And I just remember when I started getting into that, there's a song about Organon and how the scientist, I think, gets kidnapped and because he knows this theory about Organon, and yeah, so it's like totally into Stranger Things. I can make time. Just let me know about the weekend. Oh, okay, yeah, Sunday at 1 o'clock. I will DM you, and I won't require you to be the DM, the dungeon master. In episode 6, you can hear Philip Glass's window of appearances from the Akatanen opera. Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with that, but I will look for that. Thank you. 2 of the founding members of Megadeth were kicked out of Metallica early on because of getting sober. Oh, I did not know that mythology. So thank you. Okay, here are the bat wings. So the bat wings are now coming in, and they're going to be right here. Well, I think the other thing I like about this season is we get to learn more about about 11 and her backstory. And I think that's something that we don't get to see as much in the first couple episodes. And the other thing is, actually, I don't want to say anything about this because that's a big spoiler. So I'll just leave it at that. There's a lot of really cool characters in this new series. Yeah, that's all I'll say. Yeah, there's a major spoiler that would really disappoint if I said it, so I'm not going to say it. That'll be for a private conversation for people who've already seen it. You enter the dungeon and pungent smell of mildew emanates from the dungeon walls, and you immediately encounter an ogre. Yeah, I used to play Dungeons and Dragons back in the day. In fact, I think I've mentioned this on stream before. In my high school yearbook, I'm listed as the president of the Dungeons and Dragons Club. I should find that. I should find my high school yearbook and show people that. Like, to prove to you, yes, I was into Dungeons and Dragons. So the other really cool thing, I don't think this is a spoiler. In fact, I'll phrase this so this isn't a spoiler. But Lucas's daughter, or not daughter, sister, younger sister, plays a huge role in this series. And she was funny in the earlier series. You know, when she was always in the ice cream shop, always asking for free tastes of the different flavors. But she is so good. She is so freaking good in this. So just seeing her and her sassiness, her attitude is just so much fun. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. More of these Apollo studs. So this is definitely going to be a great parts pack. Because I can tell you, I'm definitely not going to probably keep this together, but a lot of fun. You have the first edition box set with the wood grain autograph by Gary Gijax. What? Or however you spell his last name. Wow. Wow, so you're big into Dungeons and Dragons too. I just realized, did I put this on backwards? Yeah, I put this on backwards. Let me rearrange this. Yeah, I don't have any of my D&D books from way back when, but you probably remember that, I'm trying to remember her name. How come I don't know her name? Tiffany, maybe the younger daughter, the sister of Lucas. She is just hysterical. Every time I see her, she like steals the scene. Same here. D&D and Magic the Gathering was most of my high school experience. Yes, I had Magic the Gathering cards as well. So I guess, you know, we were all uber geeks or nerds, as who was it, Dustin would say. When he talks about how My Little Pony is just a bunch of nerd tropes, that was hilarious. It's back from the TSR publication days with Hobbit being erased. Oh, you really like Robin. Steve seems. Oh, yes. Yes. Well, just Robin in general. They have made her a very interesting character. I loved her in Series 3 when they introduced her in the scoop shot. Yeah. But they've made her character really dynamic in this one. I'm trying not to say too much. So I think we're making some studs not on top building here. Let's see. Okay, so I'm not putting the stickers on these, as I mentioned, but this snaps in over there. And then we have one of these doubles. Let's see, they want this one on top, I think. The Hobbit was changed to a halfling due to legal troubles. Oh, yeah. Maybe I guess they figured, you know, let's embrace it. let's let's let them use it. Let's not do any of these copyright infringement things. Okay, so I think we're gonna do 2 of these. Yeah, we need to do 2 of these. Sold most of my Magic the Gatherings for Star Wars card game. Oh no. Yeah, I think I sold mine a long time ago too. That's probably something I shouldn't have done, but you know, it's interesting too. I think the Dark Ages are also due to your friendships changing when you leave high school. And then, you know, the things you used to do with your friends in high school, no longer, you don't have another group to do that with. So you kind of lose interest. And I think that's part of the reason why we do have a dark age is, you know, we don't have a peer group anymore that we, you know, can do some of these things with. Not the best idea in retrospect. Nah, no, it was the best thing for you. Yeah. Well, you know, we all change, right? Our interests change. I mentioned that when I was in high school, yellow was my favorite color, and now I'm leaning more towards purple. So, you know, things change as you evolve as a person. I wasn't really spending much money on Magic, but I did build a fun mono white deck. Oh, most of my friends dubbed Lion Country Safari. Oh, okay. Take care, Lena. Good night. And you can talk to me tomorrow about a meetup. Yes, you and I have to meet up because I've been having this. You know, I still have your your build. I need to get to you. All right. So I think this goes here. So there's a lot of also these hinge joints, which, and I guess this is some sort of monster thing. It's funny without the stickers, it does look hilarious. So this is what the stickers look like. So that would be on the pad there, but in a way, it doesn't look as menacing, does it? Or maybe it's not. It looks more cute to me. Anyway, so we're close to being done. Let's see, we have a couple of clips with, yeah, we have these glove clips with some of these bigger horns. These are going to go on the outside here. You have an old guy in your car wrapped in plastic. Sounds like something out of Twin Peaks. Oh man. Well, that's a thing I wonder too, that, you know, if you watch, you know how they talk about psychologically when you watch a lot of dark stuff, that it's like your mind becomes numb to it. And there's a lot of really dark things in Stranger Things. Okay, so we are close to being done. Let me get that out of the frame here. Let's see, what's left. I only have a few pieces left, so there must be one last step, I think. What do we have? Yeah, we have 2 more of these clips and smaller horns. Oh, okay, so they're making them more like claws. Okay, so when you have this here, it's a cute Demogorgon. I guess this could be a Demogorgon. Well, you know, I do have the Stranger Things set, and I was thinking about whether I should build it, but I don't know. It's a part of me almost wants to sell it too. But this is a cute Demogorgon if you look at it that way. Okay, so here, let me zoom out a little. I've got all these things in my field. Here, let me move a lot of this stuff. Let me move this, move this. So these are all the extra parts for this set. Oh wait, I got to give this to the minifig. I was using that for putting the sticker on, but those are, oops, those are the leftover pieces from this set. So I'm just gonna set those aside. These are from my orchid set, so let me put that aside. We have a clean field. Yeah, I definitely have to do some sorting. Sorting is in order sometime soon. All right. And, oh no, what did I do with the sword? Oh, there it is. So this sword was supposed to be in the hand of this character. I can, yeah, I can tell my finger dexterity is off. My mind is not firing as well. I think all because I have less blood. I donated a pint of my blood a couple days ago, so my body's still trying to recuperate. Okay, so here's the character, which you're right, it does look like a cute little Demogorgon. And this, I guess, is going to be in the new movie because it's called Attack on Asgard, on New Asgard. So here's the set for those of you who joined us later. This is the set, 76201, and it looks like this is the character that they're going to have to fight. And I got this from Fred Meyer, and you get the 3 minifigs here. And you agree it's cute. Yeah, it is kind of cute. So kind of going back to our character. Zoom in a little bit. So yeah, that is cute. It's like, I'm going to kill you. It's like, you can't help but kind of laugh, right? And so we have, I said, what was the name of that character? It's like Gore, Gorr. So we have Gore, Gorr, as a character. We have Mighty Thor, which is the woman character, Jane. Oh, look, it's Max. How's it going, Max? We just are wrapping up, actually. This was a quick one. So this is regular Thor, Mighty Thor, and then we also have, is this a Thrifty? Yes, it is. It's very thrifty because it's $19.99, and the day I went in, I got an extra 10% off. So I got that for $17.99. So yeah, yeah. And then what I like about this set, I do love the color palette. So when we've talked earlier about rebricking things, that the color palette's already set for you when you buy a set like this. So this color palette of this dark green with the brown and the black and, you know, the gray really works well. So, and you can tell this one is not like a 3-dimensional. It's just, you know, the front, there's a front and then there's a back. So which also shows you this bottom piece though, when you take this off, this one, you can see that, you know, they meant this to be viewed on all sides, but this back piece, to save money, they didn't finish the back. The back is pretty plain. Uh-oh, did I mess this up? I think it'll just snap back. Yeah, there we go. And we were just talking about how this is like a cute Demogorgon, since we were talking about Stranger Things. So yeah, this is a quick night, which is actually kind of good because, like I said, I've been feeling a little under the weather because I donated blood on Tuesday, and it's been a while since I've done that. And here we have our 3 minifigs plus a cute little monster, and it reminds me, actually, it's too bad Lena left, but it reminds me of those Mixels. Do you remember the Mixels that came out a couple, what is it, in the 2000s, I think? And where you can make smaller figures and then you put 3 bags together and then you make a bigger one. So this looks like one of those Mixel characters. that you combine. Like this bottom one could be the spider, and then the top one is the bat, and then the middle one is like the body. So you have three. You like that bottom piece design? Yeah. Yeah, this whole bottom section is really, really well done. And I love the color palette. It's a really nice design. I wish they would have done more for the back, because that isn't that attractive. And I'm surprised too. I guess, well, I guess they didn't have to, but you would normally have rounded, like a 2x2 curved piece here to lock that in. So that's a little weird. I would say that maybe they were cutting corners there. So if I were to add some embellishment, I would probably do that. Maybe some boat studs in the back. I don't know. It seems like it's unfinished here. But that's my small review of this set. I do think it's adorable. Like you said, it's like a cute Demogorgon. It's like, how can you be scared of this? It's like you just want to say, isn't that so cute? Look at that belly. Okay. Well, I'm sure if you had a duplicate set, you could improve the monster's dimensions. Yes. Yes, that would be something, but if I were to get a second one of these, it would be primarily for the parts, because the other thing this has is the brown glove clips. It has the brown Apollo studs in there. It has the dark green, the clips, the 1x2 with the clip at the end. And so a lot of these dark green parts are really nice. So I will definitely use some of these 1x2 slopes too. Yeah. No, so for a parts pack, it's really good. And also, of course, the 1x2 rounded plates. So I would say, yeah, if you want something that's a fun little build that's under 20 bucks, you know, you could do this. I did this in just a little over an hour. And then you also get 3 cool minifigs. And you have these awesome parts that you could use for something else. So, yeah, this is a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, or since I'm a vegan, winner, winner, tofu dinner. All right, I'm being silly. That's what happens when you are on, it's probably a combination of just low blood sugar and, here, I'm adjusting my, there's so many cords here. I'm going to do something about cord management. Here, let me get this cord out of the way. There we go, much better. Okay, my friends. So thanks again for tuning in. We did the new Asgard set, or Attack on New Asgard, with this cool little character. I don't know if my front camera will get it as well, but the cute Demogorgon. And you got 3 cool minifigs with this too. And so if you're a fan of Thor, I think this is another Thor based on the hairpiece. Because this hairpiece, that back braid that he's got, yeah. So, you know, if you're a collector of Thor items, this probably would be something you want too. I'm sure if you had a duplicate set, oh, okay, yeah, we talked about that already. So anyway, so this weekend, I will plan to do a mock improv on Sunday. And you probably heard Lena said that they're probably going to be on. I've invited Yano and a couple other people. If anybody here is interested in being on a mock improv this Sunday, please let me know. And so I'm still going to do that Sunday, 1 o'clock, and then Sunday at 9 o'clock is back to Twitch. And I may do this set. This one though would be quick, because this, I almost did this for Thrifty Thursday because I was able to get this set. This is the Raya set. I was able to get it for $18.50 when it was on sale. But it's back to, I think, $29.99. So this is Raya the Last Dragon. And I just love the color palette, too, on this one. 216 pieces. Raya and Sisu Dragon. Nope. Nope, you don't want this set. Well, I just thought the colors, I liked the teal and the gold. Yeah, there's this teal and gold and white that's in the background. So, I don't know. Well, we'll see. Great stream. I might be interested in joining mock improv. Oh, yeah, that would be great. Okay. send me a message on Instagram if you would. It'd be great to have you on Brick Jedi. It'd be cool to do that. But yeah, so I have some other sets that I'm thinking about, but because I'm not feeling 100%, some sets I'm going to need to do that are going to take multiple days. For example, I have the pop-up party bus. I think that's a 2-day stream. I also have Stranger Things, the Upside Down, and that would probably take 3 or 4 streams. And I was trying to think if I do that on Twitch, I would have to maybe set aside Sunday, Monday, Tuesday to do all of that. But I don't know. Maybe if you want to let me know if once a week is enough on Twitch. I've now transitioned out of my consulting practice, so I now have Tuesdays available again. So I might do a couple of blocks of streams, but I don't know. I kind of like my schedule right now, 4 times a week. It seems manageable, but yeah. And if anybody has suggestions too, let me know. The dragon is a bad build. Oh, that's why you don't like it. Okay. So apparently Hooded One is not impressed with the dragon. Well, it's a different kind of dragon too. I think the problem is, and just looking at it, there's a couple problems. Okay, so dragons, European dragons have the classic legs like this, right? But a lot of the Asian dragons have smaller legs and they're more snake-like. So I think they tried to make it snake-like, but they didn't quite pull it off. So I kind of get where you're coming from there. I also think, honestly, just looking at this, I don't really like these waterfalls. They've been doing a lot of these where they just take a trans curved panel and then they put a sticker on it, and that's a waterfall. So I don't know. I haven't been excited about those whenever I see those in a set, but that's me. But this is something. So maybe I'll do the pop-up party bus. I'm kind of leaning towards that. So maybe Sunday night I'll do the pop-up party bus as a build, or I might start on a new mock because I have to get ready for October and it's already the end of July. So if I start working on mocks in preparation for BrickCon, then I may start on a new mock coming up this Sunday. So we'll see. We shall see. But anyway, thanks again for tuning in, everybody. Thank you, Max. Thank you, Hooded One, Brick Jedi, Lena Inverse, Yin Yang 847, anybody who might be listening to the video on demand. Great having you here. And thank you all for the good wishes, too. Like I said, I feel still a little lightheaded after donating blood on Tuesday. It's been a while. But I think, you know, as the days go on, I'm sure I'm going to get better. And drinking some healthy drinks, too. This is turmeric, carrot, ginger juice. So anyway, have a good day. And as they say on the Brickanista Broadcast Network, may the clutch be with you. Thank you, everybody. Like the stream. Bye.